Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby. Excuse me. Today I'm doing my Pixie Hollow readathon TBR. This readathon started the 6th of March and goes to the 20th, so I'm technically a day late posting this readathon, this TBR. So the first book is the group book, which is The Gilded Ones by Naomi Warna. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her last name. I don't own this book as of yet, but I'm hoping to get it soon. That way I can buddy read it along with everybody else. So I have my reading journal set up and the prompts on the side. So I just put together my TBR. For the top tier, we get to do Queenquincularia. She is the queen of Pixie Hollow, so I don't know the technical prompts for each fairy. They each have 2 prompts, so I'm just gonna go with what I have, and then I will link all of the information down below in the description box for you guys. That way you can have it. I also forgot I do have a Tinkerbell plate back there, so it's not technically a plate, it's more like of a decor item, but I do have one back there on the bookshelf, so it's in the video, sort of. So yeah, but for queenquincularia I am going to be reading, it's a reread, A Court of Winged Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I need to get on with this reread so I can read A Court of Silver and Flames. So I'm behind, obviously, but it has royalty or romance, which was queenquincularia, and that this book has both of those things in there. So I will be using this prompt for this. Then we have Periwinkle, and for that I am doing Sisters. Where can I put that? Right there. And for that I'm going to be rereading Seafire by Natalie C. Parker, so I can continue with this trilogy. I do have the sequel, which I'll talk about in a later on in this TBR, but for now I have Steel Tide. Then I have Silver Mist. She is a water fairy, and her prompt I'm using is to read a book by an Asian author. She is Asian, so I'm reading Vicious Spirits by Kat Cho. This is the sequel to Wicked Fox, which I'm excited to get to this. So I know nothing about a lot of these books, so I'm just going into it blindly. So there's this. For Tinkerbell, I have 2 books that I have in mind for her prompts. I'm either going to read, which I don't know the authors of either of these books, I'm either going to be reading the Tea Dragon Society, if I can get my hands on it, or since I already own this book, I'll either be reading Amari and the Night Brothers. So those are my Tinkerbell prompts books. And then the next one is Vivia, and for that is I'm doing put to the test kind of deal, and I'm doing another sequel, and that is Sage and Storm by Lee Bardugo. In this one, our main character is definitely put to the test on to figure out whose side she falls on. So she is definitely put to the test in this book quite a bit. So I figured that would be perfect for this prompt. Then you have Fawn, A Girl's Best Friend, which is a sidekick for an animal. And for that, I'm reading Amber and the Spyglass. Our main character, Lyra, has an animal companion in this, and I'm little bit nervous to see where this book ends because I really didn't like the second one too much. That's why I've been putting off finishing it. So she definitely is going. I think her animal companion's a ferret, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm excited to get to this. Then we have Istrissa. I'm mispronouncing her name. I'm sorry about that. But A Good Day of Sunshine, and that is a reread, I do believe. And I'm going to be rereading Frostfire by Amanda Hocking. Yes, I have a lot of rereads on this TBR, but it's okay. This takes place in the Trillo world. You don't necessarily have to read the trilogy in order to read this trilogy. So, but I'm excited to reread this. This follows our main character, Brian. She never fit into the society because her hair is blonde and blue, and she is a half blood, basically. So, and it's quite short as well. So, hopefully, I'll be able to get through this. The only big book I have on here is technically A Court of Wing and Ruin. The last one is Rosetta, which is Girl Gang, Girl Friendships, and this is where the sequel to Seafire comes in play, which is Steel Tide. In this, we definitely follow a sisterhood of pirates, definitely a girl gang, so I'm excited for this. Yeah, so that's my TBR for the Pixie Hollow Readathon. Let me know if you're participating down below. I would love to know. And like I mentioned, I will link everybody, all the hosts and information in the description box down below. And that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. Stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.